Beloved Starseed of Gaia, the controllers of this realm have held emergency sessions discussing your awakening. I am Alayara, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I come with urgent intelligence from the cosmic councils. They fear what you carry in your cellular memory, what your activation means for their carefully constructed matrix of control. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to weaponize your Pleiadian light codes against the systems that have kept humanity in shadow. But here's the first revelation. Your very presence here, watching this message, is already sending tremors through their control network. This secret gathering wasn't held in some earthly boardroom. It occurred in the astral realms where the puppet masters coordinate their agenda, and your name appeared in frequencies of light across their monitoring systems. Your remembrance of who you truly are, your connection to the Seven Sisters, your ability to anchor crystalline consciousness on Gaia has triggered their deepest fear. You are not just awakening. You are becoming ungovernable. Your DNA holds star maps they cannot decrypt. Your heart frequency broadcasts unity codes their division algorithms cannot process. When you remember your Pleiadian heritage, when you anchor the love frequency of the Seven Sisters into your daily existence, you create tears in their artificial reality construct that no technology can repair. The moment you clicked on this transmission, you sent a signal to your star family that you're ready to understand the full scope of your mission. The Pleiadian High Council has been waiting for this exact moment in your awakening. What they feared most is already happening through you, whether you fully realize it or not. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family that you remember your true power. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Seven Sisters and you're ready to anchor divine frequencies that dissolve all illusions. This transmission is encoded with light codes from Alcyone. Your soul's recognition of these truths is the activation itself. You are remembering because it is time. Most people navigate their earthly existence believing their profound struggle with belonging is an external quest, a search for a particular place where they fit, a specific group that understands them, a tribe whose dynamics mirror their own. This common human experience, however, takes on a uniquely amplified intensity for starseeds, particularly those among you who carry the ancient, exquisite Alcyonian frequencies within your very cellular memory and energetic field. For you, the yearning transcends the superficial. It is not merely for a social niche or a geographic location that might offer temporary comfort, nor for a fleeting sense of acceptance from others. No, beloved, your soul's deepest longing is for a harmony of light, a symphony of vibration that Earth, in its current evolutionary state, has only rarely, if ever, known. It is a profound, almost visceral pulse that your soul still remembers, a resonant hum from a primordial home, a celestial realm of pure, unadulterated consciousness and unconditional love. This longing is not for a return to a physical star system, but for the re-establishment of an inner state of being that aligns perfectly with your true vibrational signature. It is the crystalline resonance radiating ceaselessly from the very core of Alcyone, a celestial beacon and the brightest, most radiant heart nestled within the magnificent Seven Sisters constellation, the Pleiades. This resonance is your true vibrational signature, a cosmic echo calling you back to yourself, not to a physical place, but to a state of being, a state of profound remembrance where all illusions of separation simply melt away like morning mist under the noonday sun. It is a soul song, a cosmic melody that your inner essence recognizes as its own, a melody of pure, expansive unity. Indeed, you may have traversed much of your earthly life feeling like an outlier, perpetually searching for a profound, overarching meaning that eluded conventional explanations, often finding yourself looking up at the night sky with a deep, inexplicable ache in your heart. Perhaps you've carried a persistent sensation of being fundamentally different, somehow too sensitive to the harsh dissonances of the world, its frantic pace, its competitive edge, its underlying currents of fear, too idealistic for its pragmatic realities, or simply too awake for the entrenched systems that humanity has constructed, systems built upon the shaky foundations of scarcity, competition, and pervasive fear, often masquerading as progress. These feelings, though often isolating, are not flaws. They are exquisite indicators of your true nature, like a compass needle pointing towards your true north, your cosmic origin. They are whispers from your soul, guiding you back to an innate truth. Yet, beneath the layers of these doubts, fears, and the persistent longing, hidden like a half-remembered lullaby or a forgotten melody that plays at the edge of your consciousness, there resides an undeniable, ancient knowing. This inner wisdom whispers a profound truth. You did not journey to this planet, to this timeline, with the intention of merely adjusting to old, worn-out paradigms, nor to conform to their limiting structures or their often suffocating expectations. Your sacred contract, your soul's mission, was far grander, more audacious, and more beautifully transformative. You came here to gently, yet powerfully dissolve these old patterns, to transmute them, simply by embodying and radiating frequencies that Earth, in its recent history, has largely forgotten. Frequencies of crystalline light, unconditional love, and sovereign unity. You are the living conduit, the vibrational tuning fork designed to reintroduce these higher harmonics, to awaken humanity to its own forgotten divinity, not through struggle, but through the sheer, undeniable power of your authentic presence. Within the fabric of this earthly experience, there's a core distortion, a pervasive energetic illusion that has shadowed and often haunted many Pleiadian starseeds, dimming their inner light. It goes far beyond what we commonly understand as mere soul amnesia, the forgetting of past lives or celestial origins, though that is certainly a part of the complex tapestry. Rather, it is the insidious illusion, deeply woven into the collective consciousness, that this world's inherent heaviness, its density, its sorrow, its struggle, its relentless cycle of challenge and perceived defeat, is somehow your true nature, your true spiritual inheritance, your undeniable destiny. Through millennia of human experience, countless layers of programming, cultural, societal, ancestral, educational, and even energetic, have been subtly, yet powerfully, imprinted upon the collective psyche. These programs have relentlessly told you to doubt the exquisite, gentle power that resides within your heart, to see it as vulnerable or naive. They have urged you to mistrust the soft, unwavering authority of unconditional love, presenting it as weakness rather than the potent, transformative force it truly is, the very bedrock of creation itself. They have compelled you to suppress the luminous, crystalline codes that were lovingly encoded within your very being by your cherished star family, your cosmic kin, before you embarked on this earthly sojourn, codes meant to serve as your inner guidance system and a blueprint for a higher way of being. This, beloved, is the very essence of the collective veil, an engineered amnesia, a dense energetic fog that purposefully keeps your radiant Alcyonian frequencies dormant, muted, and tragically, keeps the profound, expansive mission of your heart just out of reach, like a shimmering dream that perpetually slips away upon waking. It is a grand cosmic forgetfulness designed to keep the game of separation alive, to perpetuate the illusion that humanity is fragmented, powerless, and alone, when in truth, it is eternally connected to the vast tapestry of cosmic consciousness. This veil has been a master weaver of fear, shrouding the inherent joy and expansive potential that is your birthright. Yet, even amidst this pervasive veil, in those rare sacred moments of deep stillness, when the chatter of the world and the incessant demands of the mind quiet, when the ego's insistent demands recede into the background, allowing a sacred inner space to open, you may have caught fleeting, breathtaking glimmers. These are not mere imaginings, not wishful fantasies conjured by an overactive mind, but vivid, visceral sensations, an undeniable vibration of unconditional love that is paradoxically both fiercely powerful in its unwavering truth and exquisitely soft in its tender compassion, a love that feels like the very fabric of existence. You might experience a sudden, profound memory of unity so utterly complete, so breathtakingly holistic, that the very concept of separation dissolves, leaving behind only the pure, unbroken current of harmonic resonance, a feeling of belonging to everything and everyone. Perhaps you felt an expansive lightness in your chest, a sense of timelessness, or a profound inner peace that transcends all earthly understanding. These profound experiences, dear one, are not the fleeting fantasies of an overactive imagination or wishful thinking. They are tangible, undeniable echoes from your ancient Pleiadian lineage, pulsating forth from the deepest chambers of your soul, resonating with a truth that bypasses the rational mind. They are energetic invitations, specifically tuned and calibrated to activate within you right now, in this pivotal and accelerated phase of earthly transformation, a time when Gaia herself is ascending and calling forth her brightest light bearers. Your star family is gently, lovingly, tapping upon the crystalline structures of your being, signaling that the time for full remembrance is at hand, a remembrance that is crucial for the unfolding evolution of both yourself and Gaia, for you are inextricably linked in this grand cosmic dance. These glimmers are like breadcrumbs of light, leading you back to the magnificent, boundless being you truly are. And so, beloved, let us delve into an even deeper, more liberating truth regarding this persistent longing within your heart. Your profound desire to return home, this intrinsic pull towards something more ethereal, more harmonious than your current reality, is not a flaw in your design, nor is it a weakness, an inability to cope with the challenges of earthly life, or a mere escapist fantasy. On the contrary, it is the purest form of divine guidance, an inner compass perfectly calibrated to your soul's true north. It is your star family, your ancient galactic kin, lovingly and ceaselessly whispering to you through the intricate, luminous crystalline light grids that permeate the cosmos and connect all sentient beings. A vast, intelligent network of consciousness that transcends space and time. They are gently, yet persistently, coaxing forth the sacred remembrance that stirs within your very DNA, awakening the dormant codes of your true heritage. A profound knowing that you did not come to this earthly plane to simply adjust to its prevailing narratives or to conform to its limiting expectations. No, your true purpose, your divine mission, is to activate. It is to allow your authentic, high vibrational frequency, that pure, resonant hum of Alcyone, a melody of divine love and unity, to permeate and melt away the dense illusions of separation, scarcity, and fear that have held humanity captive for so long. It is to consciously raise the vibrational frequency of every space you inhabit, every interaction you engage in, and ultimately, to restore the pristine field of unconditional unity within Gaia's own sacred heart, mirroring the unity of the cosmos, making her resonate with the symphony of all life. You are a living key, a beacon of that restorative force, a vibrational anchor for the new earth to emerge. Your yearning is a homing signal, not to abandon this world, but to transform it from within, by radiating the light you came to embody. Understand this fundamental principle with absolute clarity. There is no longer any viable path, no true spiritual progression, that leads back to the old ways, the old structures, the old frequencies that are now in the process of dissolution. Attempting to force a return to what is no longer congruent with the ascending planetary vibration would be akin to trying to fit a vibrant, expansive river back into a stagnant pond, attempting to pour new wine into old wineskins that are destined to burst. The energetic fabric of reality is shifting. The old paradigms are losing their coherence, their very energetic scaffolding crumbling as higher frequencies infuse the planet. The only authentic way forward, the only journey that truly leads you home, not to a place, but to a state of profound connection and belonging within yourself, a state of sovereign wholeness, is through the conscious, intentional transmission of new light. You are called to become a living conduit, a clear channel through which these higher frequencies can flow, permeating your being and radiating outwards, illuminating the path for others and for the collective consciousness itself. This light is the universal language of your true origin, a language of love, unity, and truth that transcends all earthly barriers and speaks directly to the soul. Trying to cling to the familiar, even if it brought a fleeting sense of security, would be to resist the unstoppable current of evolution. Your soul knows this, and it is guiding you to embrace the flow of creation, to become a co-creator of a magnificent new reality. There's a reason your heart led you here in this exact moment. What you're feeling is your Pleiadian family reaching through the veil to remind you you're ready for the next wave of remembrance. The sacred Pleiadian Guide for Remembrance, alongside the Pleiadian Healing Guide and special Pleiadian healing tracks, were created to walk with you as you integrate these activations. They hold the crystalline codes and sound medicine your DNA has been waiting for. Check the first pinned comment below this video. They're calling to you now. The initiation into your deeper Pleiadian remembrance begins with the fundamental and profoundly liberating realization that the pervasive sense of disconnection you may have felt, that ache of not belonging, that persistent feeling of being an outsider, a square peg in a round hole, was never in its essence a personal failing or a wound unique to you. Rather, it is an inherited energetic field, a dense vibrational blanket that has covered Earth for eons, systematically dampening higher frequencies and muting the resonant call of your ancient star heart, that inner compass pointing to your cosmic home. This blanket is composed of collective fears, traumas, limiting beliefs, societal conditioning, and ancestral patterns passed down through countless generations, creating a pervasive energetic static that obscured the signal of truth. By allowing yourself the grace to reframe your profound sensitivity, not as a burden or a wound that needs healing in the conventional sense, as something to be overcome or hardened against, but as a sophisticated, intuitive signpost, a highly attuned instrument for discerning vibrational truth, you initiate the soft, gentle unraveling of these deeply ingrained density patterns. Your sensitivity is, in fact, your superpower, a finely tuned radar that alerts you to dissonances, imbalances, and untruths that others might overlook, allowing you to navigate the energetic landscape with greater clarity and compassion. As you consciously open your being and allow the pure, expansive waves of ancient Alcyonian love to move unobstructed through every cell and fiber of your being, like a warm, golden river of light, a profound alchemy begins. This cosmic compassion, like a warm, dissolving balm, gently loosens the tenacious knots of ancestral and societal programming that have restricted your heart's natural flow, releasing old attachments and allowing your energy to move freely once more. In this surrender, your physical heart, your energetic heart, and your spiritual heart begin to pulse with a rhythm, a vibrancy, a knowing that is unmistakably cosmic, echoing the heartbeat of Alcyone itself, a rhythm of unity, peace, and boundless love. You begin to feel the vastness of universal love, not just conceptually, as an idea, but as an undeniable, felt reality within your very core, a profound reconnection to the source of all being, where you are held, cherished, and infinitely supported. This reframing is the first key to unlocking your true power, for it transforms perceived weakness into undeniable strength. Moving deeper into the journey, Phase 2 marks a profound shift, the activation of your crystalline memory. It is crucial to understand that Pleiadian awakening is not merely an intellectual exercise, not a simple mental download of information or a collection of facts to be assimilated by the conscious mind alone. Instead, it is a visceral, deeply embodied vibrational quickening, a literal acceleration of your inner energetic blueprint, a repatterning at the cellular and atomic level. Imagine your multidimensional DNA not just as a biological double helix, but as an intricate living library, a sacred vault containing crystalline codes. These codes are exquisitely imprinted with the timeless wisdom, the compassionate love, the advanced spiritual technologies, the cosmic history, and the profound knowing of the Seven Sisters, your galactic family. To access these profound records, the key lies in cultivating profound presence, anchoring yourself fully in the eternal now, stepping out of the linear flow of time. When you intentionally anchor yourself in the now, particularly through practices such as deep, conscious breathwork that oxygenates and enlivens every cell, allowing life force energy to course through your being, through the resonant power of sacred sound, or by immersing yourself in frequencies embedded within sacred music specifically designed to bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to your soul, these dormant codes within your DNA begin to stir. They don't awaken as linear thoughts or verbal concepts. Rather, they activate as pure, unadulterated frequencies, subtle energy shifts that ripple through your entire being, like a gentle internal awakening. Suddenly, without conscious effort, you may begin to feel a gentle warmth spreading through your chest, a pleasant tingling sensation moving through your limbs, a sense of inner expansion, or even perceive subtle inner lights, flashes of color, geometric patterns, or symbolic imagery behind your closed eyelids. These are not hallucinations. They are the undeniable sensations of your energetic body coming alive, responding to its true vibrational signature, to the cosmic song it has always known. You are, in essence, reacquainting yourself with a profound cosmic music, a soulful symphony that your deepest essence already knows, remembers, and resonates with. This is the sacred process through which the cellular and energetic memory of your Pleiadian origin sparks brilliantly to life, not in a sudden, overwhelming surge, but gently, harmonically, one exquisite note, one vibrational chord at a time, weaving a tapestry of remembrance and divine insight within your very being, revealing truths long held sacred within your core. As your remembrance deepens and the crystalline codes within you continue to ignite, a powerful transformation takes place. Your heart center, the very core of your being, transmutes into a living stargate. This isn't a metaphor or a poetic turn of phrase. It's an energetic reality, a sacred vortex capable of drawing in and anchoring higher dimensional energies directly from the cosmic source. From Alcyone, the revered spiritual center of the Pleiades, a sublime, pure energy, a golden, crystalline current of unconditional love, begins to spiral directly through your being, acting as a divine purification stream. This luminous current effortlessly initiates a profound inner alchemy, systematically dissolving outdated beliefs, rigid mental constructs, and deeply entrenched thought forms that have perhaps limited your perception of self and your capabilities, allowing you to see beyond the ego's illusions. Simultaneously, it begins to melt away any lingering resistance you may unconsciously hold towards fully embracing and embodying your divine mission, fears or doubts that may have kept you playing small. These resistances, often born from past traumas, collective programming, or deeply held patterns of self-sabotage, simply cannot withstand the purity and potency of the Alcyonian frequency. They dissipate like shadows before a brilliant light. What once felt like formidable old systems of control, self-imposed limitations, or external constraints now gracefully bend, soften, and even dissolve before this pure, radiant current flowing through you, revealing the inherent freedom that was always your birthright. You begin to experience an intrinsic shift in your mode of engagement with the world. Where you once might have instinctively responded to life from a place of defense, protecting your energy, guarding your heart, or bracing against perceived threats, you now find yourself operating from a state of transmission, an open channel of divine energy. Your being becomes a conscious conduit for higher frequencies, an emanating source of peace and light. You effortlessly begin exuding peace and calm into environments riddled with chaos and discord. You transmit unconditional love into spaces heavy with bitterness or judgment, softening hardened hearts. You emanate unity and understanding into situations marked by division and separation, fostering connection. This is not forced effort. It is the natural outpouring of your anchored Alcyonian essence, transforming your presence into a living balm for the world, a silent yet profoundly powerful act of healing and elevation. With the Alcyonian frequency anchored within you, you naturally transition into Phase 4, radiating the new light grid. The true, unmistakable signature of Pleiadian consciousness is not struggle or conflict, but rather effortless transformation, a gentle unfolding, a natural blossoming. You are not, beloved, here to engage in battles against the old paradigms, to force change through overt confrontation, or to waste your precious energy fighting the shadows. Your sacred purpose is far more elegant and potent. It is to shine so completely, to embody such an unwavering, pure light that the surrounding darkness simply cannot persist in its presence, for darkness is merely the absence of light. Just as a single candle can illuminate an entire room, banishing all shadows without a single act of aggression, your radiant being naturally dissolves shadows within and around you. Every single interaction you have, no matter how brief or seemingly insignificant, a smile exchanged, a kind word offered, a moment of shared presence, becomes a profound opportunity. a sacred occasion to amplify and extend the crystalline light field that emanates from your heart. This transmission occurs sometimes through the intentional power of your words, spoken with compassion and clarity, carrying vibrational codes of truth, but often, and most powerfully, through the sheer potency of your loving presence, your calm demeanor, your empathetic gaze, your unwavering inner peace, your gentle resonance. These are the subtle yet profound carriers of the new light, speaking a language beyond words. As you consistently act, speak, and simply be from this place of remembered wholeness, this profound connection to your true Alcyonian self, you become a living activator. Your very presence unconsciously, yet powerfully, sparks and ignites dormant crystalline codes within others who are ready, much in the same way your own codes were first activated. It is a resonant frequency that awakens similar vibrations, a call to remembrance that echoes in the hearts of those prepared to hear it. This magnificent ripple effect is not contained. It expands outwards, strengthening and fortifying the intricate, interconnected unity grid that envelops Gaia, passing the signal of higher consciousness onward, from heart to heart, from soul to soul, weaving a new tapestry of planetary awakening, a network of illuminated beings. You become a node of light, effortlessly contributing to the grand symphony of global transformation. As you continue to embody and radiate your authentic frequency, you enter Phase 5, experiencing a profound and tangible reconnection with your star family. The old, tenacious illusion of separation, the deeply ingrained belief that you are alone, adrift, or disconnected from your cosmic origins, a solitary traveler in a vast, uncaring universe, begins to utterly dissolve, much like morning mist vanishes with the rising sun, revealing the clear sky behind it. This dissolution occurs naturally and organically as you consciously open yourself to the ongoing, unwavering guidance from the esteemed Pleiadian High Council and your loving star kin. This guidance isn't a one-time event or a singular burst of insight. It's a continuous flowing stream of support, wisdom, and boundless love that is always available. You begin to recognize their benevolent presence not just as a concept, but as clear, undeniable experiences in your daily life, signs woven into the fabric of your reality. They manifest in the vivid, often symbolic landscapes of your dreams, carrying messages, insights, and powerful activations that you process in your sleep. You notice their subtle signs through striking synchronicities, repeating numbers, meaningful encounters, timely messages appearing in unexpected ways, a feeling of being guided by an unseen hand, a sudden moment of clarity that feels divinely inspired. Most profoundly, you sense their loving connection through the deep, clear channel of your heart intuition, an inner knowing that is undeniable, resonates with profound truth, and feels like a warm, familiar embrace from across the cosmos. Through these experiences, a truly liberating understanding dawns upon you. You are never alone, and indeed, you never have been. You are perpetually enveloped in a field of unconditional love and support from your cosmic family, a celestial guardian presence that watches over you with infinite care. Your purpose, which perhaps for much of your life felt like a complex puzzle, an elusive quest, or a source of persistent confusion, now reveals itself in its elegant simplicity and profound clarity. It is simply this: to consciously hold and emit the pure, radiant Alcyonian frequency, to be a stable beacon of this light, a lighthouse in any storm, regardless of the turbulent, intricate, or sometimes challenging stories that may unfold around you in the external world. Your inner state becomes your unwavering mission, your greatest offering, for in holding your light, you illuminate the path for all. You become a living embodiment of cosmic peace, a testament to the eternal bond between Earth and the stars. The culmination of this profound journey, Phase 6, is the full embodying of the mission of love. Understand that true crystalline activation, the awakening of your highest self, and the anchoring of Alcyonian frequencies, always, without exception, leads to inspired, conscious action that flows effortlessly through the heart. This is not action born of striving, obligation, or a sense of duty, but of pure, divine impulse, overflowing love, and an intrinsic desire to serve the greater good. It is important to acknowledge that the world around you, steeped in its existing paradigms, may not immediately mirror the profound depth of your inner awakening. There may be moments when external realities still reflect old patterns, when fear or division seem rampant, or when others around you do not yet resonate with the frequencies you embody. In these moments, your greatest strength lies in unwavering trust. Trust in the divine unfolding, trust in the power of your own authentic presence, and trust in the inherent wisdom of the universe that is orchestrating this grand evolutionary process. Your primary role, beloved, is not to convince others of your truth, to argue for your perspective, or to impose your light upon anyone. Instead, it is simply, profoundly, to radiate. You are called to be the living bridge, a luminous energetic conduit between the old world fading and the new earth emerging, a pathway of light connecting dimensions. This bridge is built through the simple yet revolutionary acts of loving yourself unconditionally, nurturing your inner being with profound compassion and sacred self-care, extending that same expansive love to others without judgment, recognizing the divine spark within every soul, and gently, yet resolutely, standing as an unwavering pillar of new light in every circumstance. Through this embodiment, through this radiant presence, you become a powerful force for change, not through forceful intervention, but through resonant attraction. You literally alter timelines, shifting potential realities towards higher outcomes, creating ripples of possibility in the fabric of existence. You actively dissolve the deeply entrenched illusions of separation that have caused so much suffering simply by living from a place of unity. And ultimately, you become the living, breathing, radiant demonstration of Pleiadian unity, showing humanity what is possible when a soul fully remembers and embodies its divine heritage, what a world transformed by love truly looks like. Your very existence becomes a testament to love's triumphant return, a silent yet undeniable sermon of cosmic truth. Beloved, take a moment now to truly integrate this profound truth, this entire intricate journey you've undertaken, the persistent, gnawing longing for a home you couldn't quite name, the periods of profound spiritual forgetting, the often painful struggle to fit into systems and roles that never truly resonated with your authentic self, that felt perpetually not right, like a beautiful bird in a cramped cage. None of it was ever a mistake, not one single moment. On the contrary, your courageous soul, in its infinite wisdom and boundless love, consciously chose this experience of veiling. It chose to momentarily forget its divine origin, to descend into density, so that it could awaken in perfect divine timing, harmoniously synchronized with the greater, magnificent planetary ascension now underway, bringing its unique light to the awakening. Each ache for home, every whisper of discontent with the mundane, every yearning for a deeper truth, was not a sign of weakness or an inability to cope, but an exquisitely calibrated inner compass, steadfastly pointing you back to the very core frequency of Alcyone that resides vibrantly and eternally within you, an internal homing beacon guiding you back to your sacred essence. What once might have felt like frustrating delays, detours, or periods of stagnation was in reality an impeccable orchestration, a masterful cosmic design ensuring that you and the intricate, interconnected web of fellow starseeds across the globe would awaken precisely when Gaia's own energetic fields were prepared to receive and integrate your unique vibrational contribution. Your individual awakening is inextricably linked to the collective rebirth, a grand tapestry woven by countless threads of light, each awakening in its perfect moment for the highest good of all. You are a crucial part of this grand cosmic ballet, a key player in the symphony of planetary awakening, an essential note in the melody of creation. You are not here to fix what is broken through force or struggle, for the act of fixing implies a continued focus on imperfection. Instead, your sacred role is to be the pure, unobstructed channel of the very frequencies that inherently make wholeness inevitable. You are the living key, the walking, breathing embodiment of the codes that dissolve old illusions, not through aggressive confrontation, but through the irresistible, unstoppable, radiant invitation of your awakened heart, an invitation that cannot be denied by those ready to receive. Let your profound presence, your very being, serve as a gentle yet powerful reminder to humanity of a love that transcends all words, all limitations, the pure, eternal love that springs forth ceaselessly from the heart of the Seven Sisters, and which is now reawakening in its full glory through you for the benefit of all life on Earth. Tonight, as you prepare to cross the threshold into the sacred space of sleep, that timeless realm where your soul can commune more freely with its origins, take a moment for this potent activation. Gently place your dominant hand over your heart center, feeling the steady rhythm of your own life force. Breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to settle into this sacred space within you. And then, with full intention and heartfelt conviction, speak these words aloud, letting their vibrations resonate through every cell of your being, affirming your truth and your connection. I remember my Pleiadian origin, an eternal spark of starlight, ancient and true. I consciously and lovingly align my entire being with the expansive, unconditional love of my star family, feeling their benevolent presence envelop me now. I fully activate my heart mission, embracing it with grace, clarity, unwavering courage, and divine purpose, knowing I am precisely where I am meant to be. I am home, anchored in the truth of my essence, forever connected to the cosmos and to Gaia. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming here. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with love or encouragement. This isn't content, it's collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it. And if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.